Hey loves, I'm Nozipho. Welcome to my channel, and I wanted to share something with you guys that literally was like an aha moment for me. And this happened when I was detangling my hair some time ago, and I was like, dang, like I need to share this. This is some really good information, and it's a good way to have an outlook of your business or as an entrepreneur. So I am a transformational lifestyle coach. That is my business. That's what I do. And I realized that there are so many similarities with how I've been able to grow and maintain my hair to that of being an entrepreneur. Okay, I never ever thought that I could even compare the two, but literally I was able to compare the two. And how I've taken care of my hair has totally helped me in being able to build, maintain, and run a business. And so I wanted to share that with you guys, what I took out of my natural hair journey and how that's impacting me in my business and in my life as well. So the first thing that I did in my natural hair was a big chop. So that's where you cut off all the relaxed hair and everything like that, and you start fresh, like you're like completely natural at that point. And so when I cut my hair was like 2 inches long. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty short. That's pretty short. I had to get used to it. My hair was with relaxed. It was like past my shoulders to now 2 inches long. So I definitely had to get used to it. It was an adjustment, and I hadn't seen my hair myself that way, which like short hair before. So I had to get used to it. And one thing that taught me was that I needed to embrace the journey. I needed to embrace the process. And even though I was starting off with very short hair, I knew that it had the potential to grow and that I was going to do all that I can to make sure that it grew. And so that initial point of, taking care of something that's super small, it's all about embracing it. And same thing with business. When you're starting off, you're this teeny tiny little business with maybe like one customer, no customers, whatever. But you've got to embrace where you are in the journey. You're at the beginning. You're just starting out, and that is okay. You live in that moment. See what it feels like to be a new business owner and embrace it and not have to look at, oh my goodness, I wish, my business was over, at this point, I wish I'm making this much money already or making this much impact. That time is going to come. This is your start. Everybody has a start. So embrace that moment. The next thing that I had to do with my hair was I had to treat it with tender loving care because I had a goal that I wanted to reach waist length hair. I wanted my hair to grow like hang time, like all the way down, you know what I mean? And so I had a long way to go, but I knew that I needed to take major care of it. And so that meant I had to change my habits. I couldn't just treat it like I was doing before. I had to, figure out, okay, what am I gonna do? And so that's where I included protective styling and, different things like that that would help me take better care of it, watching how I combed it, just all of that stuff. And that's the same way in business. And that's not only when you're first starting out, but throughout your business, you want to take such tender, loving care of your baby, your business baby. You want to make sure that you're giving it the love and the attention that it needs, that you are providing value to the people that your customers, your clients, that you're able to be in it to win it. And that you're gonna do all that you can to make sure that it's a success, okay? And that is the lesson that I learned from my natural hair. That you got to take care of natural hair. You got to take care of your business too. The next thing is length checks. So a lot of times, maybe I don't know if people still do length checks now, like all like that. But I know back then when I was natural, everybody was doing length checks, trying to figure out, has their hair grown from the last time. And when I started my natural hair journey, I was so into length checks, right? So I would see when my hair got to ear length, then when it got to my neck, my shoulders, and all that kind of stuff. But at some point I stopped because I was like, it's gonna grow when it's gonna grow. I'm just gonna keep taking care of it. But The length checks to me represent that growth takes time and that growth is happening, even if maybe sometimes you don't see that it's happening. So you don't see that your hair is growing when you're taking care of it, but the moment that you actually stretch it out to see if it has grown, sorry, there's something in my nose, guys, then you see, oh my gosh, like my hair has grown. I remember one time I didn't do a length check for like several months. So finally somebody like pulled my hair, and when they pulled it, they're like, dang, your hair is long. And I was like, wait a minute, are you sure that's my hair? And so I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my gosh, that's my hair. Like, how did it grow so fast? You know what I mean? I couldn't even comprehend it. I was like, wait. And so that allowed me to realize, you know what, that as long as you're putting in the work, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and taking care of, excuse me, taking care of your hair, it's gonna grow. And the same thing with your business. That, you know, every time you're putting in the work in your business, and then you go back and you want to, you know, reflecting on, okay, last month what happened, and you see, wait a minute, last month I made like $2,000. This month I made $5,000. We grew. You know what I mean? My business grew. Or even if it's like, oh, I had this many subscribers this month, and on this month I had this many, you know, more subscribers, and you're growing. You know, you're growing. So allow yourself that time to grow, and its growth is going to vary at different stages and at different levels and at different intensities, and that's okay. Slow growth is okay. Slow growth is normal. Okay? And so just embrace it. You know, embrace it. Set target goals for yourself, and then when you reach that target goal, that can also show you that, okay, you know what, I've reached this goal. That means my business is in this particular place. And then keep going until you reach your ultimate goal, which really in business, a lot of the times your ultimate goal just you keep making goals after goals. But anyways. The next thing is styling. A lot of naturals love to style their hair. I don't really style my hair as much as I did before, mainly because now that it's longer, it just takes a lot more to maintain it. So I just try to do styles that are just easy and they're just protective, and that's that. But when I was first starting out till about shoulder length, I would style the heck out of my hair, you guys. I was trying everything. I was watching YouTube and I was trying this style one week and this time the next week, and I loved it. It made me feel so good and so creative to just try new things. And the same thing is, and it's the same thing in business. In business, you're gonna have to try different things, seeing what works and what doesn't. And sometimes you're going to try something in your business and it's going to land, and you're going to be like, dang, I'm going to keep this method. I'm going to keep doing it. It's working. And then sometimes you're going to try something and it's a big old flop, and that is okay. Flops are fine. You just pick yourself back up and try something else. And you know what? And you just keep doing that. And that is the beauty of it. You get to be creative. You get to be innovative. You get to try so many different things. And especially for me, I'm multi-passionate. So different ways of doing one thing is just amazing to me. And I always try to find different ways of doing the same thing, just to keep myself on my toes, and you know, just bringing excitement to what it is that I do. So that is so important in business. So again, yeah. Now the next thing is moisturizing your hair. Now this is a really big thing when you are natural, because your hair dries out real fast, and so you need to be able to figure out what keeps your hair moisturized so that it's not looking brittle and on the brink of falling off and all this other stuff. So you always want to cover your hair with a product, okay? That's going to seal in the moisture and keep your hair strand flexible and able to just be just healthy, you guys, okay? Moisturizing is good. And the same thing in business. You need moisture for your business, okay? You need a protectant. And for me, my protectant is prayer and God. I cover myself and my business in prayer daily as a covering, so that God can be able to use me and my business for greater things, so that he can seal in and keep me right near where near him so that I don't stray away from his calling over my life and his calling for my business. And so I make sure that he is the ultimate covering over what it is that I'm doing, over my ministry, so that I don't, my business and me aren't brittle, so that we're not at the brink of breaking apart, so that we are strong and that we have enough flexibility to be able to do his will, to do his will. And the final thing is having a hair goal. Like I said, my hair goal was waist length hair, which I was able to reach after year 5 of being natural. But really it took me about 3.5 years to reach waist length, mainly because I cut my hair halfway through at some point. Yeah, I colored it and I cut it off. So from the time that I officially cut off the colored hair was when I guess the 3.5 years from when my hair grew to waist length. So I know I have a lot of shrinkage, but yeah, my hair stretches out. I don't know if you could see it, but yeah, shrinkage is real, y'all. Shrinkage is real. Anyway, so yes, you are having a goal, and you know what? Having that goal of waist length hair and being able to reach it allow me to believe that, you know what? I can reach my fullest ever potential. And so can you in your business. You might be starting off small. You might be at the big chop of your business, but you are able to reach your fullest potential ever. You got to have that belief that you can grow, that your business can continue to be blessed, and that you can make the impact that you so desire. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. You're gonna get there. That's the transformation that happens when you actually work hard and when you have a goal and a purpose and you pray and you cover it in prayer. So can you in your life and in your business reach your fullest ever potential. And that is what I want to leave with you guys here today, is that no matter what you do in your life and in your business, know that when you make an intention to do something and you pray for God's leading over that intention and you take the work, you do the work necessary to be able to meet that goal, you're going to meet that goal. You're going to reach your destination. It does not matter how long it takes, whether it takes 5 minutes or whether it takes 10 years. The point of the matter is you are progressing. You are getting there. You will get there. You will see the fruits of your labor. All right, well, that's really it for today. But you know what? Go ahead and subscribe, actually. Go ahead and subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below, and obviously thumbs up this video. Let me know that you liked it. All right, bye.